One of the most sacred tree of Buddhists in Ladakh is juniper, locally called as shukpa. Its twigs are used as incense before initiation of any religious ceremony in monasteries and gompas. Juniper preservation sacred groves are also seen at various locations in Kargil, for example at Fokar near Mulbek, also at Shukpachin near Khalsi, and many other locations. Juniper belongs to cypress family. Cypress is known as saru, and usually we find the Italian cypress, pyramidal shaped, unbranched, almost going straight up, that is Cupressus sempervirens. We are familiar, even it is seen in Baghebahu and also in Indian gardens. Many people confuse juniper with cypress. So how to distinguish the two? Because in mature individuals, both have the scaly leaves. Leaves are much reduced and usually they are scale-like and they are compressed, they are pressed to the branches. Cypress is only under cultivation in Jammu, but we have one wild cypress also, that is called as Cupressus tarulosa, which is found in Himalayas, Uttarakhand, Himachal. Mostly Juniper chinensis, which is a small bushy creeping shrub, is also under cultivation in University of Jammu or Baghebahu as the ornamental juniper. But we have the wild junipers in the high altitude areas of cold desert area like Ladakh or even in Gurez sector. How to distinguish the two? So in juniper we have the fleshy or succulent cone. They are both conifers, but cone is fleshy and succulent in case of juniper, where it is simply woody and dry in case of saru, cypress, cupressus. Second distinguishing diagnostic character is cone does not split into separate individual scales in case of juniper. These fleshy scales, they become fused, coalesced together to form a berry-like fruit, which is basically a gymnosperm, not a flowering plant, but they look like blue berries. Basically, the coalescing or fusion of the scales results in that kind of formation. But in case of cypress, saru or cupressus, cones get separated, cone scales. Scales are woody and they get separated, thereby releasing the seeds. Third distinguishing character between the two, juniper and cypress, is seeds are not winged in case of juniper, shukpa, hapusha, but seeds are winged in case of cypress, saru, cupressus. These belong to the family Cupressaceae, to which even the California redwoods belong, to which Earth's largest and tallest plants belong. They are redwoods. And we have giant redwood one tree growing in Kashmir at Yarika, Tangmarg. Another coast redwood is found in California, and third one, Dawn redwood, which is endangered, found in China Metasequoia glyptostrobides. So to that family juniper belongs. Juniper is known as Shukpa in Ladakhi, Hapusha in Sanskrit, Bithur in Pahadi and Gujari language. In temperate alpines, where we find the birch forests, there we find the creeping juniper, which is called as Juniper recurva. Mostly the branchlets are pendant. Leaves are not scaly, here they are needle-like. So we have two kinds of junipers, needle-leaved junipers and scaly-leaved junipers. But in both, at the seedling stage, the leaves are needle-like. Even in this at seedling stage, we can distinguish the juniper from cypress. Leaves in both, they look needle-like, but in case of juniper, they are hard and spiny, whereas in case of cypress, they are soft and not spiny. So many plants planted by the forest department during last 3-4 years under the name golden juniper is basically a golden cypress, not juniper. In Pakistan, Ziyarat district is known as the area where we find the oldest junipers of the world, especially the Juniperus macropoda, which is also seen at Dawar, Gurez, also known as pencil juniper, because it is also used for the preparation for making the pencils. Hayatullah Khan Durrani is a known environmentalist, naturalist and conservationist who is known as Juniper Defender. He has organized much awareness events and taken a lead in the preservation and conservation of such relict vegetation as made of Juniperus macropoda, which is also known under the name as Pashtun juniper. It is aromatic and mostly found in Baluchistan, Ziyarat district, also in Gurez sector. One parasite, Arceuthobium oxycidri, also attacks it and which damages it. The wood is red and it also has the two kinds of leaves. The seedling leaves are needle-like and adult leaves are scaly. I have another very important use of this Juniperus macropoda in making of pencils and bowls, but also used as charcoal. Its extract and berries and leaves are used in case of colic, pain, cough, diarrhea, for the treatment of impotency, indigestion, leukorrhea, paralysis, piles, skin. Young twigs also used in kidney troubles. Also used as incense under the name Shukpa in Ladakh. Fruit and resinous, they are used in ulcer and also sold under the name Dhoop at 25 to 30 rupees per kg. This is also known as Persian juniper or Pashto juniper, Juniperus macropoda. This becomes a small tree-like. Another plant which is found in northwestern Himalayas is Juniperus squamata, flaky juniper or Himalayan juniper. It is also found in Pakistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa location and also part of Gurez. Here all leaves are needle-like and they are in 6 ranks. Cones are glossy black and have 1 seed. They are dioecious and after pollination, seed matures after a period of 18 months. Juniper squamata is called squamata because of the scaly leaves, but here all leaves are needle-like and they are used in gardens as ornamental, even in Europe and North America. Juniperus semiglobosa is another Himalayan juniper, also known as pencil juniper, found in Afghanistan, Pakistan, Central Asia. It also has dimorphic leaves, seedling leaves needle-like and adult leaves scale-like. Cones are flattened. They are not typically globose. They are flattened. So, species is semiglobosa, and it is again dioecious. This is also called as Hapusha in Sanskrit. Another species which we find is Juniperus communis, which is called as common juniper, found in North America, Europe, China. It is a spreading shrub, needle-like leaves. Its berry-like cone is purple-black and have the single seed. Especially the subspecies alpina under Juniperus communis is found in alpine situations, and its berry oil contains monoterpenes, hydrocarbons, alpha-pinene, myrcene, sabinine, limonene, beta-pinene, and which finds use in many formulations under Ayurveda and Unani. It is also cultivated in gardens, and it has many horticultural varieties. For example, variety compressa, variety green carpet, variety repanda, and variety hibernica. So this particular juniper also has another species called Juniperus communis. Its wood is used for the container making, bowl making, for dairy products, keeping the dairy products like butter, cheese. Even its wood was earlier used in shipbuilding. It has decorative aromatic wood. For example, in Estonia it is used for decorative art and craft. It is also used for flavoring meats, cuisines, sauces, as stuffings. Even it's used for flavoring the liquors, beer, gin. Also used as herbal tea with barbarous root, Kaudash root. It has been reported to be used as female contraceptive in earlier Northern American locals. Juniper virginiana is another species which is mostly seen in North America and is also used as ornamental plant. And another species which is found in California is Juniperus scopulari. And on these two species, Juniperus virginiana and Juniperus scopulorum, we find the juniper hair streak butterfly. It uses the juniper as larval host. Juniper hair streak, scientifically identified as Calophrys graineus, is from Lycaenidae family. And apart from the butterfly larval host, junipers are also host for many moths. One is pine beauty moth, also known as Panolis flammea, for example in Europe. Another is juniper carpet moth. Another Chionodes vidulilla moth, and also as Chionodes electella. Another Tortrix moth, Cydia duplicana, also uses the plant juniper for completion of its life cycle. We have latest news that for HFRI Shimla and the Forest Department Ladakh Union Territory, they have planned to establish the juniper nursery in Ladakh, because this is the tree restricted to that high altitude cold desert area, also found in Lahul Spiti in Himachal. So to begin with, the saplings will be brought by HFRI from Lahul Spiti. There are already some restrictions in the Himalayan belt. Juniper trees cannot be cut except for the religious purposes or for the Losar celebrations. So there are many sacred junipers. Even there is a name of Dhuya Chilgi juniper sacred, which is used by Brokpas, and earlier it was at the Nirda pasture. So junipers are also symbolize the sacrifice, juniper of sacrifice. Under a juniper trees, mostly sacrifices are also made. Juniper is a reminder of age-old rituals in the cold desert of Ladakh and Tibet. In Tibet, we have Lhasang ceremony, and it is linked to the juniper. There is a Bonism sect, faith in Kargil, and they also worship the trees and nature, especially the juniper, as we find in Garkon village also. We have other junipers, and the juniper which is found in Tibet is Juniper tibetica, and this grows from 2600 to 4800 meters. So it is considered as last woody plant which demarcates the tree line in the Tibetan region, high altitude alpine area, and its incense is also used in monasteries for religious ceremonies by Buddha. We have another found in Utah, Arizona, US juniper, which is called as Juniper osteosperma. It's a small tree. It is dioecious. It has thick shoots, and it grows with Pinus monophylla. It is unique to it gets gall formation, and seeds are eaten by many rabbits, for example Lepus californicus, also by coyotes, and this is also recommended by the Yavapa people to the ladies after childbirth as a herbal tea. Other species which we find, they are Juniperus deltoides, also called as the prickly juniper, found in Mediterranean region. Another is Juniperus oxycidrus, which is actually considered or supposed to be the cedar of Greeks, found in Iran and Lebanon area. We have Juniper macrocarpa, large fruited juniper, seen in Spain and Turkey. Juniper virginiana is also known as red cedar or red juniper, and this is considered as pioneer species for the reclamation of the lands. These junipers also host one of the intermediate host for the rust, Gymnosporangium. So Gymnosporangia, that apple rust host. So wherever junipers grows, there should not be nearby the apple orchards, so that it doesn't get infection by the red rust for the apples. So Juniper scopulorum is also known as the rocky juniper, found in rocky locations. These junipers are mostly C3 carbon kind of carbon fixation is C3 types, so they are not efficient carbon sequestration plants, but they colonize such poor degraded rocky gravelly habitats where no other tree can grow, and especially in such freezing temperatures. Their pliable branches are also used for making the bows. Juniper berries are steam distilled, and the juniper oil finds use in many cosmetics, and as the massage oil, it is also used in many hair oils, and even the berries are used as a herbal tea. So junipers, either we see in our gardens under the name Juniper procumbens or Juniper chinensis, or we find them in wild wilderness, Juniper recurva, Juniper squamata, Juniper macropoda, or in Himalayas, Juniper semiglobosa, or in Tibet, Juniper tibetica, or in America, Juniper virginiana, Juniper californica, Juniper scopulorum, or in Iran and Mediterranean region as Juniper oxycidrus or Juniper deltoides. They are unique to our ancient culture, religious ethos, and they need to be preserved for posterity. And there are Juniper defenders, especially the Hayatullah Khan Durrani, known environmentalist and Juniper defender from Baluchistan, who is taking lot of interest in preservation of junipers in the Ziyarat district of Baluchistan. Likewise, we need to have such groups who can take care of junipers of our cold desert Ladakh.